Alexei.
Yeah, hello Rachel, hello Latu.
Halo.
Halo,
Yeah,
selamat
thank you
malam
for your
dokter
time.
semuanya. Hello,
Hmm.
Dr. Alexei. How are you?
Good, perfect, perfect.
Okay, thank you for Doctor time. And then Latu can explain what I want to today because Swisser already have new presentation file, right? We want to support, right? Kita sudah share atau tidak? Presentation file yang baru. Latu, hello.
Hello. Yeah, I have the
Okay,
presentation.
yes, Doctor. Swiss already have new presentation file for the truck technology. I got this information, so we want to share. And then Alexei is the doctor of Swisscell. So please, before presentation, please explain about you and then how we can have
Mm,
sharings like that.
okay, so
Mhm.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, perfect. So then I can start. I mean, first of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me. And let me explain about myself. I'm medical doctor, and I'm working in Switzerland as a medical marketing manager. And I'm supporting different countries, our partners, with better explanation about the product and about the technology as well, and helping with the scientific evidence as well. And today my key topic is a Chuck technology. And I saw a very great video before, which explaining quite a lot of very interesting and positive things about our product. Let me then start, and at the end you can have a questions. I try to be very short but very precise in my communication. I mean, first of all, it's about the company. Our company is highly growing, and now we have around 60 countries all over the world, and our presence is growing. And we have more experience with more and more patients with our cell boosters. And why this experience is growing, I think because of different factors. And that's something I also discovered when I was at the IMCAS in Bangkok, talking with the doctors. And here I can explain. First of all, we have a multi-years experience. We were founded in 2010. Is Swiss company. We have special R&D department, and we have a production in Switzerland, and therefore we can give to the doctors and to the patients high quality of product that can provide high efficacy and the high safety. And we registered as injectables and as a medical class 3 and VSC certified. So it's meaning that you can safely use us with the injection techniques. And what's my uh, findings during the understanding the better the industry, that right now it's a huge switch from filling into the delivering better skin quality. I can see, and talking with the different opinion leaders, that now doctors are more focused into the uh, creating the special treatment plans that can bring healthy aging to the patients. And that's regarding how they looks, about the contouring, about the skin quality. And it's not about over stimulating or over correction. It's more about the giving the fresh look to the patients and bringing the high skin quality to the patient. And again, what we know is about the skin aging, this is a multifactorial, and it depends, of course, on the patients, on the genetic of the patients, but as well, it's have the impact from the environment. And for example, if we look to what's happening within the skin through the aging process, this is a multi, I would say, multi-problem thing, because it's again, it's about problem with the with the aging of the cells. It's more about the problem with the signaling. It's more about the problem with the synthesis, and how we can respond to that. And also the chronic inflammation becoming very, very important, and intracellular communication. And all this with the intrinsic, with the external factors, you can see the changes of the young skin and transformation into the aged skin. Second level. Okay, so you can see the aged skin, it's more defragmented, it's suffered collagen synthesis, so meaning that the patient can see the more less firm skin, less hydrated skin, and also the regeneration of the skin is becoming much, much worse. And if you look, of course, I mean, what you can do and what we're proposing different products with a different type of components. We have the similar, let's say, composition of all the products, which contains hyaluronic acid and contains vitamin C. However, they have a very specific components like different vitamins or amino acids, and therefore they can be dedicated for different type of issues. For example, for the lift, it's more for the patients with the to bring lifting effect. Then when we're talking about the glow, it's more about patients that require depigmentation. For the patients who have extra fat compartments, then you can use the product with the L-carnitine and with the vitamin C. And for example, for the hair, we have a special formula that dedicated for the hair product. Okay. However, I mean, all these products, they have an anti-aging effect. And that's thanks for hyaluronic acid and for the vitamin C and for the amino acids. But again, now we're coming to the most critical part, and this is the CHAC technology. Is it only about the ingredients? And I saw as well a very interesting video questioning, is it another mezzo cocktail? No. And that I'm going to show you how the technology can also create a very breakthrough change in terms of the product. And particularly, you saw the effect on your patients that this product is very different. And again, it's more than ingredients. Why? Because let's look to the hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid have not only a hydrating effect, but it have very different type of effects, like creating physical barrier. It's also regulated pigmentation or have a defense structure. However, what we know that the concentration of hyaluronic acid through the aging process is decreasing, and you can see a significant drop from 40 up to 60 when the concentration of hyaluronic acid versus initial hyaluronic acid is dropping by 60%. And even more, it's important that in the skin we have a high weight hyaluronic acid, and the concentration of the high weight hyaluronic acid is dropping, while there is an increase of low weight hyaluronic acid, and low molecule weight hyaluronic acid is responsible mainly for inflammation. And again, as I mentioned before, I would say chronic inflammation as well is one of the not great, but very serious factor for the skin aging. So, but what's happening if we will just inject hyaluronic acid, high weight hyaluronic acid into the skin? So what you're going to see, and that we have a clinical histological study on animals, that hyaluronic acid will be destroyed during the 72 hours. So meaning it cannot do the long-lasting effect if just injected into the skin. So, and then it's becoming the question how we can reinforce hyaluronic acid to be more stable within the skin. What could be the technological solution? And that we come to the Chuck technology. This technology was invented by Swissell, and it was discovered, and I can tell you that this product range also was discovered and developed by the aesthetic doctor. So she's using this line in her day-to-day practice, and but that's it's a huge, I would say, discovery of the knowledge of hyaluronic acid and the knowledge of the function of the cells, of the skin cells. So what is the principles of the Chuck technology? The principles that you can have different variants of hyaluronic acids. For example, you can have a native hyaluronic acid, but you know hyaluronic acid is not stable, and if it's injected, it will be destroyed for 72 hours in the skin. Okay, you can make cocktails, meaning put the ingredients with hyaluronic acid. And again, hyaluronic acid here behave as again, like a pure hyaluronic acid. It will be also destroyed during the 72 hours. You can do fillers, but again, the fillers is a more cross-link using the chemical agents, and that's have the role of, yes, staying within the tissue, but it's more to have a filler effect. So it's a different category. And then there was a idea to create a stable formation when you create a combination of bioactive components together with the active with the hyaluronic acid. And this is a special technology that helps to do this, and that's Swiss patented. How it's done physically, so we have high weight hyaluronic acid, and again, we use high weight hyaluronic acid, and it's from the range of 2,400 kilodaltons up to 3,000 kilodaltons, and that's the natural hyaluronic acid that you can find in the skin. In the skin, you can find the hyaluronic acid from the range of 2,000 up to 6,000 kilodaltons. And I know from other companies that they use the hyaluronic acid more lower weight, and it's creating less stable in the tissue because more you have more weight of hyaluronic acids, it's more stable within tissue for the degradation of hyaluronidase. Then we add amino acids, peptides, vitamins, and micronutrients. And in the solid phase, without any chemical reagents, we creating a stabilized formation between the hyaluronic acid together with active components. So we don't use the chemical agents, so it's quite pure. And based on this also solid phase idea, it helps us to maintain very precise relationship between the active components and between the hyaluronic acid. And what else this bioactive elements helps to do, by incorporating them into the molecule, they defend the hyaluronic acid to be destroyed from hyaluronidase. Of course, it will be destroyed, but it's more slowed down, and it's less impactful. So why it's important to create, just a second. Okay, why it's very important to create this combination? Because you can see there is a CD44 CD44 receptors, and that receptors could be found in different type of skin cells, like keratinocytes, melanocytes, fibroblasts, and other cells. And this CD44, this is a special receptor that recognize the hyaluronic acid, and it helps this hyaluronic acid to enter into the skin. And here the next slide, it's showing the endocytose of the hyaluronic acid together with these active components. So the key idea of the technology, and that's the most crucial, that you're creating very stable complex, but that's complex recognized by special CD44 receptors, and they are taken by the cell and they're transported into the cell. And then the cell digest this complex and use these active components, but these components are already in the cell. And that's the most crucial things for understanding. Why? Because if you look to the different, like an example of the collagenous synthesis, if you look to the collagenous synthesis, you need a lot of components like amino acids and like a vitamin C and hyaluronic acid to be transported into the cell. You will not have the synthesis of the collagen outside the cell. This process is required to be transported into the cell, and that's something that makes us different as cell boosters with the CHAC technology versus other cocktails. Here, very simplified picture that can answer the question that we are not similar like HA cocktail. So HAL cocktail and, for example, CHAC technology. HAL cocktail, when it's injected, it's just a mix of active components together with AHA. And when it's coming to the extracellular matrix, it's quite fastly destroyed during the 72 hours. And then what's the cell will recognize in HA, it will be you will see the endocytose of HA into the cell. But the active components will stay outside the cell. While the CHAC technology, it's a stabilized complex, it's more protected for the hyaluronic acid to be destroyed, and then it's recognized by CD44, and then it's coming into the cell. So what we are very different, this is a co-delivery plus sequential release of the active components. Some interesting scientific proofs, because if you will say, okay, do you have any proof of that? We have an interesting study that shows, based on the flow cytometry, it's about fibroblast activation. You may know that fibroblast is, as a cell, can have a different type of steps of evolution. So it's starting from the birth up to the death, and in the middle you have activated in S phase fibroblasts. So what means activated S fibroblasts? When they have a lot of DNA replication within the cell. And when we compare, for example, for let's say for 48 hours versus control, when we have just simple, let's say, HA, you can say that the proportion of S phase fibroblasts are the same. Or when you have, for example, injected, you can see that the proportion of S phase fibroblasts is growing 24 hours. So you can see even more increase in the concentration. So it shows that injecting the combination stabilized complex HA with the active components based on the CHAC technology can increase the activity of fibroblast. And that's just an example of fibroblast activation. And what we have, we also look to the histology study, and we see that, again, comparative, that the native HA have a degradation during the 3 days, while product injected our stabilized with CHAC technology can stay with the tissue and also bring more vascularization during 2 weeks. So it's a histological proof of the product effect. And we have different type of publication which focused on this, and they're available for you to read. And now we are coming why this CHAC technology is very important, because again, there is a lot of right now debate about biostimulation versus bioreparation. And we are responsible with the CHAC technology for the bioreparation. So I saw this, for example, picture from one of the poster, and again, the trend of the aesthetics, it's going from peeling to regeneration when you can bring the more healthy aging effect of the product. And this is also the debate for the doctor. I mean, what you're looking for. With the collagen stimulation, when you use, for example, different lasers device, when you overstimulate through the inflammation, it could come to, of course, for the firmness, but again, for the risk of inflammation and for the risk of fibrosis, while the physiological collagen genesis is more about bringing better skin quality and more natural results. But again, of course, if you ask, is it something it's not good to use lasers? No, it's good to use lasers. But again, for example, it could be with a combination with our product when you can secure this inflammation and manage the process to the better collagen synthesis and to have better results. And that's again showing that it's right now it's a more trend for the stimulators, but the doctor's mission is important to bring real collagen synthesis. It's like an example. And to bring this collagen synthesis, you need to bring the components inside the cell, and that's something that CHAC technology can bring. So my take-home message regarding CHAC technology, and that's, I would say, answering to the question that it's not another mesa cocktail, that CHAC technology is a unique solution that use high weight hyaluronic acid, which is stabilized with active ingredients. And this is a great way to transport these active components into the cell using CD44 receptors. The second, what makes our portfolio different versus other mesococktails, that we have a broad portfolio that can cover different patient needs. And as well, what I discovered also important, that we have different injection techniques to target different tissues like fat compartments, or for example, or melanocytes or fibroblasts, to make this effect more and more better and stronger. So that's my part. If you have any questions, it might be a little bit short, but I don't want to overload you with the information, with the too many scientific. But the key idea that CHAC technology is a great platform that helps to transport active components to the cell and make this long-lasting effect that we observed during like two weeks of presence in the tissue. Yeah, that's all my part. I mean, if you have any questions, please.
Thank you, Dr. Alexei. Yeah, but maybe some my doctors, actually today we invited our advisors actually and trainers, so they already know our Cellbooster very well, of course, and then they also have real result. But today, why invite again? Still, we have their trainers, so they have to explain to other doctors how different. There are so many players in market, and then also still we have to improve how to explain to our patient. So maybe the kind of point I even repeat again, maybe you can share about the point. And then also my doctors also can share and ask. Well,
Yeah.
I feel like that. Yeah.
I think what I would say, I mean, let's say, for example, for the patient, that you have a quite unique product which use the force and the benefit of hyaluronic acid. And the company, what it makes different versus other, it makes it possible to be stable presence and long-lasting presence within the skin and help to deliver these active components, which we also, developed for each product to treat different type of issues or aesthetics needs directly to the cell to make this product effective. So that's, I think, it would be my type of explanation. And again, it's injectable, it's a medical class 3, it's not cosmetic. So I mean, it's a quite safe also, and have a Swiss quality product, and quite a great number of patients who is already using this. And what I can observe, I have a great feedback from different doctors when it's injected properly, when it's regularly injected as well. That's also important, and that's, I think, should be delivered to the patient, because you need several steps, like a intense course of 3 injection, and then you will see a cumulative effect of the product. And that's, I think, that's very important. That's very important.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Alexei, for the presentation and your valuable insight. For all doctors, if you have any question, please feel free to type in the Q&A section or raise your hand and ask directly using the microphone. Apabila dokter memiliki pertanyaan, silahkan menuliskan di kolom chat dokter atau dapat langsung bertanya kepada Dr. Alexei melalui open mic.
If you want, while you're just preparing the question, I can show you this the statement what I made
Okay.
regarding just a second. Okay, let me regarding that you need to go step by step. So here the very interesting case what I our doctor from Thailand presented during the IMCAS. Okay, that's about the shape. It's showing the marking techniques, and we can share with you the later one. But what I want to show you, I want to show you he did only 2 sessions because we just recently launched the product in Thailand. But you can see it's step by step. So how the evolution of it was like the double chin and also this contour, how it's a changing step by step, but you can see the evolution. And I think that's very important, that to reinforce with the patient that the patient should go with the course, let's say with a 3, and then it's like um, I think it's like a partnership with the patient. So you need to go to step to see the difference, to see the difference. And here I can see the difference. I mean, you can see the first session and then the second session, so you can see the evolution of the patient based on the shape. Yeah, sorry. So that's what I wanted to share. I mean, if you have any type of question, please say, please ask. There are some questions, Rachel, I remember during our last discussion. It was, is this long-lasting effect? Is it the strength or the weakness? I would say the long-lasting effect is a strength, because the cell required more constant support with the nutrients. It's not about the peaks. So it's more about constant support. So that's why this is the strength. So we're not creating the peaks of concentration of the product. And And what the cell is doing is making endocytose of the required quantities of the components. Yeah, I can see the one question, please.
Oke, Dokter Teresia mau bertanya, Dok. Boleh langsung open mic, Dokter.
Okay, hello, maybe now is good night in Indonesia. Doc, I want to ask about beyond improvement in the hydration, or there is any histological or biomolecular studies that demonstrating increase the collagen or elastin synthetic after treatment with this Cellbooster with the charge technology? Thank you.
Yes, very good question. Yes, we have. I mean, the first of all, we have some clinical publications, for example, on the lift, that showing the evaluation of the skin quality, the elastic components, but as well we have the studies using the ultrasound that shows the density of the collagen before and after. And also we have a histological study that shows also the difference of the fibroblast. Let's say morphologically you can see that this is a more activated fibroblast because of nucleus, because of their cell configuration. So we have the studies, yeah, that prove collagenous synthesis from clinical assessment and from histology and from as well from ultrasound. Yeah, please. If I answer to your question.
Thank you, Doc.
Okay, thank you so much. If any other questions?
Oke, Dokter Teresia, terima kasih atas pertanyaannya. Mungkin dokter yang lain ada pertanyaan, Dok, bisa langsung open mic.
Maybe Alexei can share our presentation file again. Maybe some doctor missing the first part, maybe. And then Latu, should I share PPT file to Doctor?
Sorry, what you want me to share?
About the track technology yang new, like from the HA, yeah.
Yeah, just a second.
Yeah.
I will do this. Okay, just a second. So we have, I think, the most important this type of slide. It was showing the track technologies as transportation. That was, I would say, more simplified slide to show the difference, and it's showing different type of components like how the composition looks like, effect of glucuronidase, and CD44, and then endocytose. Then there was also the slide regarding CD44 receptor, and that's more type of slide that's showing the different category, what you can do with the HA and with the active components. What type of choices, I mean, you can do to configure it.
Okay, because here's many doctors, trainers, and speakers. So maybe some questions from our Indonesian doctors. What kind of question require string, or I mean a lot, we can share maybe.
So sorry, if you can repeat the question.
Yeah, doctor, who already have speakers, our symposium congress, right? We got the question right about the Cellbooster.
Okay, Dr. Alexei, I would like to ask you a question. How long can the CHAP technology last? And did you have a biological study about the long-lasting effect about this?
Yes, I think for what we can observe, and that's something respond from this slide, you can see the hyaluronic acid within the tissue for 2 weeks. And I think that's something like long-lasting effect. And again, one of the, I would say, long-lasting effect. No, I think this, I was thinking maybe that as well could about the flow metry, but I think that that's the most important. That's the most important, showing the histological presence of the hyaluronic acid within the tissue. That's about long-lasting effect. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you, dokter.
Yeah.
Ini sepertinya Dokter Panji ada pertanyaan ya, Dok. We have one question from our local doctor, Dokter Panji. Boleh langsung on mic, Dok?
Hi, good evening, Dr. Alexei.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, amazing presentation. I would like to ask you about the chalk technology because some of doctor they asked me about if we combine this product with lidocaine because still some patient experience that slightly painful during the injection process. Is it possible if we mix with lidocaine, will it disrupt the chalk technology of this product? And then back in the clinic that I work, we have like a protocol that we combine Cellbooster Glow with botulinum toxin on the same syringe, and we inject to the patient. So we mix the Cellbooster Glow with the botulinum toxin. What do you think about this combination? I mean, one, if we want to reduce the pain with the lidocaine, and the protocol that clinic that I work, when they mix with the botulinum toxin, is it safe and still giving a good efficacy to the patient, or it's better just to leave it just the cell booster? Thank you so much.
Okay. Great question. I mean, I will divide it by two parts. The one part is how to decrease the pain, because I heard this as well, but that's for all type of, I would say, injection, and especially for the glow, because it's more superficial and that's creating more pain. I mean, the first, without lidocaine, how you can decrease the pain. The first is the needle selection, and I heard from doctors the recommendation to use 34G for the injection, plus to use the 1 ml syringe, because it will decrease the pressure. Because again, the pressure, when you put the pressure into the needle, then it's making a little bit more pain. And they also suggest to be very fast in the technique, so to decrease the time. So regarding lidocaine, I had the information from one of our doctor. He used it, and maybe Rachel, what I will do, I will share his notes to you. I mean, because I need to find, but that's something that I heard as an experience from one of our doctor who said, yeah, it could be done.
Okay, maybe you can find more data. Yeah. Actually, as I know, manufacturer didn't have clinical data, right, about the Oflavel.
About what? Sorry.
Oflavel, I mean, mixed the lidocaine at the same time.
I had the information,
Yeah,
but let me check with the team. I had just the information from Timur. I mean, how
I
he
see.
used it.
Yeah,
So
actually,
that's
Timur
also,
using together. Actually, it can mix also. It can mix also. That's why. As I know, Valerie always say manufacturer, because cell booster is already single ingredient. I mean, single buyer perfect device. So after open label, I mean after open label, how to use depends on doctor. And then they did not make the clinical data, but also I know some dermatologists and then other doctors can use with Botox or
Yeah.
lidocaine directly mixed. But some doctors also say about that this can be effect check technology. So this is open talk. How do you think and then what we can do it like that. Also, local our Indonesian doctor also depends on doctor experience. Some doctor do mix, some doctor at the same time, but without mix
Yeah.
like that. So, any idea or you want to do you want
I
to
would
check more?
I would propose, to come back with this response because again, something why I divided this answer to let's say two
How
parts.
about
How
if
to
doctor okay? How about each doctor opinion? I want to listen actually. This is our advisor
yeah.
doctor, so maybe I really want to listen. Doctor, how do you think? Can we ask doctor idea? Doctor can voting like yeah, who agree about lidocaine mix or botox mix like that?
Untuk dokter-dokter yang join
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who
webinar,
already try, no problem. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
untuk dokter-dokter yang join webinar pada malam hari ini, dok, mungkin kita bisa, dokter bisa sedikit sharing insight dokter-dokter di klinik untuk penggunaan cell booster dengan lidocaine. Menurut experience dokter masing-masing itu gimana, dok? Mungkin dokter Gabriela mau berbagi atau mau sharing sedikit, dok, untuk pengalamannya di klinik.
Yeah. Rachel, the only one information I have,
Yeah.
I need to soon to jump to one more session. Maybe if we can
Yeah,
have
yeah,
like
yeah. It's okay. Yeah,
two
but
questions.
yeah, because yeah, this is a good question. That's why I really want to check also.
No, it's a
Yeah,
good,
just
it's
yes,
good.
yeah, simply.
But I think as well, I know that Nina also creating a sort of type of explanation. I mean, Nina is our medical marketing
Yeah,
team
yeah,
member.
okay.
She's
Yes,
creating
please.
the explanation as well for the pain, and that's
Okay.
something.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Please, any question? I mean, that's I would be happy to answer.
Ella, Dr. Ella, do you want to talk?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Alexei. So maybe just sharing from my clients. I have so many problems with glow, with melasma in Indonesia. It's so many here. And actually sometimes I mix the cell booster glow with Botox, also with baby Botox. So, but the result is very good to make the pores become very poreless skin. And actually, I think the effect of cell booster glow is still good, even mixed with Botox.
Okay, thank you. Interesting.
I also saw some cases mixing with the Botox with the glow as a top, and I think it's a quite rational type of combination because you are targeting very different. I would say the reason of the aging, or it's over muscle activity when you just need to and as well the glow for the pigmentation. Yeah. But we
So
would
I
be
think
happy. We would be happy if you share your cases. I mean, or the cases of your colleagues. It would be great to learn more.
Okay,
the technology is still stable.
thank you, doctor.
So then, yeah, just I think I need to leave. It was great to ask. If you have any question, I mean,
Yes,
the
yes.
last one,
I
if
think
you, yeah, please.
Dr. Lut is enough to get the information about Chuck technology and your question about the delivery.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm driving right now, so I'm trying to get fast here because
Yeah.
the actress is already want to do. Okay, because of the check technology, we've been debating last
Yeah.
last time. Yeah, we were that, and I am not still understand what do you mean
Yeah.
about the check technology that you mean. I mean that if we inject it, is it automatically, they recognize what the cells need, or you just drop it, the amino acid. I mean the amino acid.
Yeah.
So I don't care about the other ingredients. I'm caring about the amino acid as well, because
Yeah.
the fibroblasts need the amino acid, right? Everyone's agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And how much amount that check technology drop it to the fibroblasts. So the fibroblast needs such an amount, right? So if
Yeah.
the check technology doesn't fulfill that amount, how they becoming satisfied with the
Okay.
the food that the check technology give.
Yeah.
Do you
And
have, I mean, the histological data that
mhm.
shows the fibroblast is satisfied with the amino acid that you give with the check technology? That is the most important. I were debating with Rachel last time. I
Yeah.
write to the training centers on the Samatech Indonesia. So
Yeah.
yeah, probably you will answer my questions.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
just one
Yeah.
question, and yeah, that's it.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
No, thank you, thank you for a very interesting question. My answer, the first very important, the chuck technology and what you mentioned, amino acids. Uh, chuck technology helps amino acids to be transported into the cell, and that's a crucial point to activate collagen synthesis. So the study that shows that I would say fibroblasts satisfied. Again, I think this is a flow cytometry that shows that based on the injection or using of our product, the fibroblast becoming more active. So it's meaning that you put the components and they become more active rather than just HA. And that's showing the activation phase. Plus we have ultrasound that shows that the collagen production is increasing. And again, the collagen is the result of the fibroblast activity. So that would be my answer in short.
Maybe who can help the more explanation from our doctors? Ratu coba jelaskan itu lagi because we already had get the
Yeah.
answer right before.
Yeah, if it's okay, if I can, if I can leave because I already like 10 minutes within the other training.
Oh my
If I
God, let's
can,
say we need
yeah,
to talk more actually.
yeah. I mean, from and that's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
from Pakistan.
Mm-hmm. So
I can stay to support other questions too.
oh,
Yeah,
okay, Valerie. Okay, thank you.
good. But what we can agree. I mean, you can put all this type of questions and what we did with the before when we were discussing. I
Yeah,
sent the response,
yeah.
and that's
Yeah,
something I
yeah.
can do because I would be very happy to support you doctors. And I know that let's say from initial check technology, maybe it's not. Sometimes easy to understand, but when you understood, I mean, the principles, it's becoming easy to what's the Chuck technology stands for. And again, my explanation, Chuck technology stands for effective delivery of active components and stable formula within the cell, within the skin, and effective delivery to the cell, all the components which very important for different processes. For example, for the collagen, it's for the fibroblast delivery. When we're talking about L-carnitine, you need to deliver and vitamin C into the fat cells. When you're talking about melanogenesis, you need to deliver through the CD44 the active components to the melanocytes. So that's something uniqueness and versus the cocktails. Okay, so that's it was great to talk with you, and I'm so sorry that I had this another type of right now meeting with the doctors.
Thank you.
Okay.
But waiting for
I will
your
continue.
question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Valeri
Thank
is
you.
here, and then yeah, Valeri also saw our advisor doctors presentation last June 11, right? And then Valerie was say also very interesting about our sharing, and then maybe you can help me more because after you share, you saw him from our grand launching, and then last our expert meeting. Then you say maybe if we improve, I mean if we added more Czech technology information, will be better, right? You suggest me. That's why. How do you feel?
Yes, yes. I think what we focus on lately, of course, you know that there is a trend on skin quality and on longevity. And Chuck technology with Cellbooster, it's actually supporting the trend in the sense that we act effectively. What is this trend on skin longevity? It means that we act on the cells and on the actually ingredients which will influence quality of skin in a longer term. This is what we say here in Europe. So longevity, it's not only skin quality now, it's skin quality later on. And so Booster reflects the trend with Chuck technology through longer delivery, through efficient bioavailability of these nutriments, and of course through combinations and holistic approach. So these are the angles which are more and more relevant for aesthetic medicine in Europe.
I see similar here also, right? Indonesia trend also similar as I know. Mm. So no more discussion or yeah, question.
Untuk dokter-dokter, apakah ada pertanyaan lagi, Dok?
Good night, everyone. Hello.
Halo, Dok. Kedengeran, Dok?
Yes, hello.
Can I say thank you for your insightful presentation. I will.
You are on mute. I think you maybe
Halo,
put
Dok.
mute.
Dr. Devi. Dok, sorry, Dok. Tadi ke mute,
Udah.
Dok. Sorry.
Ini udah?
Udah.
Okay. In my clinical practice, I compare Cellbooster mixed with lidocaine on one side of the face and pure Cellbooster on the other. And I noticed the citrate with lidocaine show early visible improve, but the effect seem to fast more quickly. In the contrast, the citrate with pure cell booster had slow onset, but longer lasting result. In the any science explained for my observation, maybe?
Lidocaine topical or mixed?
Mix. I use in other side pure cell booster and the other side face is with lidocaine. So the onset is more effect for with lidocaine.
It's difficult to say why. Basically, with lidocaine, there is very often a sort of
Yes.
edema
Yeah.
of the area, and
Yes. Yes.
you know, wider vessels. So it may affect
Uh,
permeability of the product, but it's difficult to scientifically explain, and we do not have you know, tests on that. So this more like a, you know, like a stipulation of the conclusion rather than certain information. So
okay.
we cannot officially comment on that.
Okay. Mm. So,
Okay, so there are so many skin boosters, but yes, we are here, and we feel cell booster is different. But what kind of difference? Before, when I starting, honestly, we focusing about medical device. Yes, still, but when after I met Dr. Alexei, still we can make the more science data how Czech technology stronger. Today, I want to share that point. And then last TTC expert meeting. Thank you for every doctor as an advisor. Honestly, I want to say more deeper talking and then say thank you and then get more inspire and then something suggestion from each doctor face by face. But unfortunately, I couldn't meet each doctor at the same time. So I want to say thank you again this evening. And then if you have something more better suggestion or because as an advisor, how we can talk to people, please share about this whole idea and then conclusion, improve again, and then next time we want to go whole of Indonesia with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
Yeah,
STI team,
thank
and
you.
thank you all
Yeah,
doctors for your participation in the
yeah.
all our educational activities.
Thank you.
Oke,
Latu,
thank you. Terima kasih kepada semua dokter atas waktu dan partisipasinya dalam webinar hari ini. Semoga informasi yang disampaikan bermanfaat bagi kita semua. Sebagai penutup, kami dari PT Samtek Indonesia mengucapkan terima kasih atas kehadiran dan partisipasi dokter-dokter semua. Sampai ketemu dok di lain kesempatan dan nanti akan diinfokan lagi kalau misalnya ada webinar selanjutnya ya dok. Terima kasih dokter untuk waktunya sudah join hari ini.
thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye. Bye.
Stories. Different journeys, different dreams, different lifestyles, different skin. Yet we all share something